Top 5 most misunderstood creatures. Many animals unfortunately suffer from a rather negative image in human culture, regarded by us as frightening, disgusting, or just plain lowly. Even animals many of us find ugly are only demonstrating the perfect body shape for their particular ecological niche. Open your mind up a little bit to these top 5 and you just might find some beauty in something that once made your skin crawl. Number 5. At number 5, sharks are one of nature's most feared predators and generally portrayed as ravenous, unfeeling jaws and teeth that happen to have animals attached to them. Worldwide, however, the typical year sees under a dozen human deaths by shark attack as opposed to thousands of deaths by drowning or other swimming accidents. Sharks are quite a bit more intelligent than most people give them credit for and often avoid prey as unfamiliar as humans. Predation by sharks is of great importance to the health of fish populations, maintaining the balance necessary for many different species to thrive in the same environment. And they are far from brainless eating machines. Some species even demonstrate play behavior, and sharks in captivity may be possible to tame. Number 4. Coming in at number 4 are dolphins. What? You thought all of these were going to be negative misconceptions? Many of us unfortunately have it in our heads that while sharks are mindless, ravenous eating machines, dolphins are sweet, playful little sea people ready to protect us from those big bad sharks and do fun tricks for our amusement. Dolphins, however, are predators themselves, lethally powerful, cunningly intelligent, fiercely territorial, pack-hunting fish eaters. Animals live by very different rules, and while it isn't fair to categorize them as good or bad, it's hard to find dolphins very cute when they have been observed tormenting, killing, and even sexually assaulting other animals for often unclear reasons, including young pups of their own species, and attacks on humans are by no means unheard of. Number 3. At number 3 are cockroaches. Everyone hates cockroaches. They're dirty, nasty parasites who only exist to live in our garbage, right? Can there possibly be anything good about them? Well, they have characteristics which make them useful scavengers in the wild. Most roaches prefer a more conventional insect life outdoors, where they help to recycle decaying vegetable, pollinate plants, and in some cases even prey on more harmful insects. These pets aren't as filthy as you think. In fact, they're only ever as filthy as their surroundings. And they're just as likely to live in perfectly sanitary conditions as in decaying garbage. House roaches only have the potential to spread disease primarily by walking through something germ-ridden and accidentally tracking it into your food, which is actually rather unlikely. Germs don't cling to their bodies all that easily, and the little neat freaks groom themselves almost constantly. Yes, believe it or not, roaches practice better hygiene than a lot of humans. Number 2. Coming in at number 2, maggots. The very thought of fly larvae squirming around in a corpse is difficult for some people to stomach. It seems like they're often regarded as one of the most nauseating, abhorrent organisms in nature, largely due to the whole squirming around in corpses thing. But the same reasons people detest them are the same reasons they shouldn't. A dead body is a ticking time bomb of contagious diseases, and no other scavenger can even come close to the importance of maggots. Everything about these little critters, shape, size, squirminess, sliminess, and even that ghostly pale coloration is adapted for maximum efficiency carcass removal, scarring every nook and cranny of a skeleton for the tiniest scraps of soft tissue. Thanks to maggots, most carcasses only lie around in the wilderness for a few weeks before only bones remain, while other processes of decomposition would have them festering for months. Maggot activity is even somewhat antiseptic, destroying the bacteria they're basically competing with for food. Number 1. Spot number 1 goes to parasites. Well, parasites is admittedly a pretty damn broad umbrella. You can find them within every phylum of every kingdom of life on our planet. They easily outnumber non-parasitic or free-living life forms, and almost nothing lives entirely free from their influence. The very word parasite is associated with uselessness, and even science was once guilty of the belief that parasites were lower on the evolutionary ladder. Today, however, biologists are waking up to the incredible sophistication and significant ecological impact of parasitic organisms. Nearly every wild animal on this planet has parasites feeding and breeding inside it as we speak, influencing the host's health and even behavior to better suit their needs. It may sound disturbing, but as this has been going on since the dawn of life as we know it, it should have always been obvious that they are as much a part of nature's delicate balance as any other form of life, even regulating entire food webs and possibly influencing evolution itself. Most have adapted to cause as little harm to hosts as possible, and even those that haven't are still playing their part in population control.